Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Palmerston Indoor Sports Centre here in the Northern Territory. I'm Cameron Walter alongside Adam Luckman, and the final series of the 2023 Masters Indoor Cricket Championships continue with this, the over 50 men's minors semi-final between the New South Wales side and the Australian Capital Territory. Thanks so much for your company right around Australia and the world. And Adam, well, it's just still the morning here in the NT, so good morning to you.
Yeah, mate, good morning.
Thank you for joining.
Very much for this.
Yeah, pleasure. And we're expecting an exciting contest here between these two sides. They've only met once so far in the tournament. ACT, the victor on that occasion by just 13 runs. I'll take you through the two lineups that are taking the court for these two sides, starting with New South Wales. They're captained by Michael Goke. Joining him, Craig Belden, Donnie Grant, Jason Hardy, Shane Lindo, David Love, Stephen Simons and Paul Cross.
That's a good team there.
Yeah, not a bad lineup. They'll have to contend with the Australian Capital Territory, captained by Rod May. Alongside him, Alex Kwong, Guy Randell, Chris Henry, Jamian Manton, Marty Bennett, Chris Levings and Ted Hempstead. And the umpire for the match, it looks like it's going to be Brahmi from Queensland. And, well, Adam, the two fairly experienced lineups there.
Look, this is going to be very 50-50 all the way through. I reckon ACT have actually seemed to come through at the right time of the week. And opening with Rodney May, good choice.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Good choice.
So it is New South Wales that will be batting first. 88-75 was the score the last time these two sides met. Looking at the score sheets there, slightly different lineups for both sides, so that's not necessarily indicative of this particular matchup, but it gives us a good idea that 80 plus is probably par here, you would think, Adam?
If you get over 80 plus, you're in a good show.
Here we go. Oh, what a start. Width there for Shane Lindo, who's opening the batting alongside the captain, Michael Goke.
Good pair to be opening up with these two, Goke and Lindo. Very aggressive.
A little shorter in at the body from May. And yeah, let's take a look at some of the players to watch. Lindo, well, he's got 100 runs for the tournament prior to this match. So
good with the bat, very aggressive.
Width again, it comes back to the keeper. 2 runs.
And Goke's been very experienced.
Yeah, he's hasn't cracked 100. Well, he has now, but he's 99 prior to this game. So, to
well
your point, yeah, to your point, solid opening partnership here for New South Wales. And an extra there behind the leg sideline, so it's a wide. With 2 balls remaining in the opening over. The over 50 men's minors semi. Full face of the bat, just punched into the backcourt there. Finds a side net for 3. Pretty to watch.
Bit of chat between Maisie and Lindo there, which is expected.
Straight through. Wow. What a response from Rod May. And doesn't he let him know? The first wicket falls and straight through the New South Wales captain and finishes the over with a wicket, but still a reasonably even over there. So even with the wicket, 4 runs from it, an interesting start to this sudden death minor semi-final, Adam.
Mate, that's a fantastic way to finish the over. From an aggressive shot from Lindo, being down and up 3, and comes back and bowls Goke.
Who's your money on?
I couldn't tell you, mate. It would be harder to split. Very hard. I see 2 even teams here, even on paper. But it's just good to see that they're playing their best players from both squads.
Ted Hempstead will bowl the second over now for the ACT. Just catches some of that line on the way through. It's a leg side.
That's a good leave.
Oh, it's a tight call.
Oh, yeah.
Just off the body, backward of square. Well, I thought off the body, but it looks like he got some batter on it, according to our umpire.
Well, Lindo's indicating that he hit it, so he got it. Well, ball. Change of pace.
Just off the non-striker, it'll be a single. Two balls remain for Hempstead. It's a no ball off the pitch on the offside. Looking for
he was ready to come down and go hard.
I think he saw that coming, Lindo.
Ooh. More bowl by Hempstead, actually, pushing it out there.
That one sneaks inside, so a dot ball to finish, but a good over there for New South Wales. 7 runs from it. They find themselves on 11 halfway through this opening stanza. And, well, that's right around where they want to be.
Yep. And they're in the positive, so it's always good.
Just taking a look at the last time these two sides played each other, it was the same opening combination. They, 20 odd to start. They really did put on a reasonably consistent performance throughout their 4 partnerships.
Yep.
Which just the difference with some wickets in the middle 2 pairs.
Yep.
Made the difference between 100 and 75.
Bowling smart is the key to these two.
Yeah. Chris Levings is bowling the 3rd over.
This will be interesting here.
It's just off the hands of Chris Henry and into the back court. The big 4 runs there for Lindo.
That'll help.
Chance of the keeper's end. Just took a little too long to get it to hand there, the ACT, and they get away with it. New South Wales.
A little bit flat with the slap shot from Goki there. Put a bit of pressure for Lindo to make his ground. There it is.
Backs away, gives himself some room. Bennett had time, needed a direct hit. Instead, it's a huge 7 runs to New South Wales with 2 to come in the over. What a start so far.
Yeah, this is positive.
Into the gap. Through for 2. Left alone, outside off stump and a wide to finish 19 runs off that over. Adam, I wonder how much, I'd be interested in your thoughts here. New South Wales know that they only scored 75 in that previous encounter, which the ACT chased down reasonably comfortably. How much do you think that has gone into their strategy? They've played some attacking shots early. Does it look to you like they know they want to get to those 3 figures?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the opening pair is a huge factor for New South Wales, and I think they got the right opening pair this time to do it. 30 runs with an over to go, where you'd only have to really, it wouldn't matter if you make 5 or 6 runs in this over, you still come out on top. Just making sure you don't lose wickets.
Guy Rendell starts well, nice and tight in at the legs. Goki can't get it away, they start with a dot.
Well, having Rodney May in the corner. Good shot. Good safe shot by Goki. Whereas before he's been hitting the ball a little bit flat, where the ball bouncing off at the height of the hand, so easy plays. That time he got really on top of it and hit it down. Oh.
Gee, got away with one there, Lindo.
Oh, wow. It's like he didn't even see the ball.
Yeah. A dot in the end. They can soak up plenty of these, New South Wales. Oh, I thought that one was wide. It's been called fair by the umpire. And
now it's third ball.
Yeah, New South Wales on third ball as a consequence.
This is where it gets tight, 2 balls to go.
Yeah, real opportunity here for the ACT. Just Lindo. He's got enough height, gives himself the right balance, and it's like a baseball shot into the back court there for 4.
Good thing about Lindo is that his head's always still when he actually goes to play the shot. Really good hand-eye coordination, and hits the ball hard.
And that one is called wide, and the captain asked for the ball to be re-bowled again.
See, now we're looking at a 40 opening here.
ACT
Goki
staring
can
down
get
the
this
barrel.
one right. This is a good start by these two.
I think that caught the back net first, so it is a single to finish, but 39 runs in the opening partnership here from New South Wales in the over 50 men's minors semi-final. What an incredible start in sudden death indoor cricket here up against the ACT. Folks, the winner of this game will advance to the prelim final a little later today. They will play the loser of the major semi-final taking place between Western Australia and Queensland as we speak. We'll keep you up to date with that match as the day unfolds. But, and for the loser of this game, well, it's the end of the tournament. So as I say, sudden death indoor cricket, Adam, and put yourself in the shoes of the ACT side. How do you respond to that opening pair?
Well, you want to come out and bowl your best bowler. One of your best bowlers to start off in the 5th over. You really want to make sure that you keep the pressure on them and make them hit the ball. Get them aiming at the stumps, so there's pressure on it. And this is a good tactic by ACT, Marty Bennett. There it is. Causing a little bit of pressure, a little bit of doubt in the starters. Well bowled, Marty.
So Baildon and Simons are at the crease for New South Wales, and as you rightly pointed out there, there's a little bit of yes-no in that run. 2 runs, in fact.
Well bowled. So this is a good start. 2 balls, and there's always been a bit of pressure on both of them.
It's that little bit of late away movement from the left-hander.
Yep.
From the left arm, Bennett.
Ooh.
It's tough to get that away.
Yep. He's good bowling. 3rd ball, here we go. You'd be pretty confident with the ACT, the way Marty's been bowling here.
And Rod May comes across to square leg. It's hit up, safe. In the end, they get through for 2. Just a little fuller there, Adam.
Yes. Getting the most out of the ball, swinging it. Marty fell away on that one.
One ball remains.
Here you go.
The keepers
well done. Great play.
Yeah, good reaction there from both batters there to on contact you'd run for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I probably would have called yes.
You and me both.
And unfortunately burned my partner.
Yeah, exactly. So as you say, good cricket.
Yep.
6 runs from a good contest in that over.
Well bowled from Marty too, by the way.
Indeed.
Good pressure.
And Chris Levings is going to come on to bowl his second over. He went for 19 off his first.
Well, after that first over, if I was batting now, I'd be licking my lips.
Yeah, well, Baildon in particular, he's got 100 for the tournament prior to this match as well. Here's Levings.
Steve Simons, he's actually a quality player. He's a good bat. There's been good bowling here. 2 on the leg side there, ready to go.
Into the body of Rod May there in the front court. Those are the sorts of ones that either stick or even pop up.
That's the beauty of this game, the reflex actions and everything like that. This has been good bowling by Leddings. Swinging the ball into the left-handers. Oh, dear.
Simon's advancing, just blocking it back down the pitch and running at the same time. He knew exactly how much time he had.
Yeah, he timed that well.
And a down up 2 over point for Bowden.
Good experience played at Bowden. Played a lot of times against him. Good challenges.
Doppel to finish it. That was a great response from Levings. He went for runs in that first over. And another good contest, 6 runs. So
absolutely.
Fascinating cricket unfolding here live from Palmerston Indoor Sports.
But having said that, 2 overs, and there's been no wicket in this pair. And I don't think there was a wicket in the first pair either. So this has been good momentum by New South Wales at the moment. Can't really fault ACT for doing what they're doing at the moment. They're bowling good spots. But New South Wales stepping up and making sure that they've got a bit of pride in their wicket. Oh, wow.
He runs at it, sends it to the back court. And 7 runs. Big runs for New South Wales. And yet again, we just see the aggression from them.
Oh.
And it finds the net off a misfield. A chance at the keeper's end. But they're home and 3 runs. Smart cricket from New South Wales.
That's a good dive by Stephen. By the way, he's flat on his stomach there. I think he's relieved.
Gee, it must be hard to do that at the end of the week in an over 50s division.
Sometimes it's actually easier to slide than what it is to run. It's the getting up.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's tripped. And that'll be out. That's unfortunate for New South Wales. The wicket falls, but he just tripped over, I think. And, I
think he was a bit hesitant to go and couldn't stop in time. And top half, not talking to the bottom half of the body.
Well, that was a much-needed wicket for the ACT. New South Wales not really doing a lot wrong. Ever since that first wicket in the first over, it has been all New South Wales.
Yep.
And Simons again. Similar MO, just advancing the ball, happy to fend it down the pitch and run over it to get home.
He'd be really keen, being ACT, he should be really hyped up and looking to back up another wicket in this over. It seems as though they're a bit flat out there.
Last ball. Beaten to finish the over, so 8 runs from it, including that wicket. So that 7 at the start sort of negated, well, more than negated the wicket. And still New South Wales looking like they're on their way to 100 plus here in sudden death indoor cricket, Adam.
Yep. Anything over 50 after 8 overs is a bonus.
What sort of score do you think the ACT can chase?
On their day, they could probably chase down to 120, I reckon, on their day. But we'll actually find out. Here we go. Because New South Wales, they've got some more of the slower bowlers than what they have at the quickest. A couple of good spinners in their sides.
Alex Kwong's going to bowl the 8th over, the final over to this pair. Starts full, a little bit of a miss-hit into the onside net for 2. Catches the keeper's net before the side net, so it is just a single.
Just trying to make it safe for the next pair, these two, and don't have to run as hard.
Down up, pull shot for 2, safe runs for New South Wales.
Yeah,
sent
good
back.
calling. Well done. Good watching.
And the position they're in on the scoreboard, they don't need to be aggressive
That's
with a
right.
run like that.
No. Being a captain or a coach, you'd be happy with the second pair making 25. It's a good backup from the first pair. Oh, wow.
Interesting leave.
That's a good leave.
It will mean they finish the partnership on third ball. The ACT will be desperate for a wicket here. The
And
final
Alex
ball.
Bond's bowled an absolute ripper there.
They get through for a single to finish. So 26 runs for the second partnership. New South Wales looking the goods here. Halfway through this first inning, 65 on the board. It's sudden death indoor cricket. We're live from the Palmerston Indoor Sports Centre here in the city of Palmerston, just south of Darwin in the Northern Territory. I'm Cameron Walter alongside Adam Luckman. And Adam, how good is it to be back in the NT? It's been 20 odd years since there's been a national tournament up here. And
Yeah, year 2000 was the last time we were up here.
yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yes. And we were still running around like headless chooks.
How's the heat been this week?
Actually pretty good. It's been very enjoyable for us Victorians, especially what's going on down there at the moment. Sometimes the temperature hasn't even hit double figures. So being up here, it's been good. But you certainly know when you come off the court that you've played a game of cricket.
For sure. David Loff and Donnie Grant at the crease for New South Wales. The ACT captain Rod May will get us back underway. Here he is coming around the wicket. Starts with a bit of width, but Loff not using his feet. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Cutting off the deck a little too.
looks like we've got it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've caught a fingernail there, so Manton will have to get some attention. While he does that, let's check in with the major semi-final taking place right now. Western Australia up against the undefeated Queensland. The winner of that goes through to the final. The loser will play the winner of this game. WA batting first, like New South Wales, got off to a wonderful start, 34 runs. The second partnership's just under the gun a little here, 8 runs on the board, with, an over and a half to go.
Yep,
so,
over and a bit to go. So they've got a good chance to get it up to 20 plus.
And that's all they need. That's all
it.
they need. But Queensland undefeated. Can they be beaten?
Well, I think anyone can be beaten. One thing that I've always said about playing is that good teams, but they're no different than what we are. They're all just human when we're out there batting and bowling. It's how you execute it, how you handle the pressure. When you make a mistake, to me, it's always the next ball. How you go and you show your character in regards to about whether you've hit a good shot, bad shot, whether you've gone out, whether you bowled a bad ball. It's what you do the next ball that shows the character. And I think what Queensland do the best is that they minimise their mistakes.
Yeah.
So it really puts some pressure on you, and you do feel it. They bowl well, they bowl in good spots, and they hit good safe shots.
What's interesting to me, Adam, is the difference, the plus and minus for and against for Queensland. Usually you see a team that's undefeated across 8 games, you can see that for and against climb quite high.
Yep.
It's 122 across 8 games. So that shows that a lot of those games have been fairly tight contests. Probably only one partnership, the difference in each of them.
Yes. Well, the other thing is that I think it was yesterday the Queensland defended 52.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. I mean, that's how the game of indoor cricket should be. Low scores and you're still able to win.
Yep.
So you're always pushing through.
So it looks like the ACT keeper has left the court. Now that's for one of 2 reasons. It could just be blood rule, and he's just getting that addressed. And it looks like 2 people have actually left the court. Well, I'm not sure if that's too. A little bit of confusion here. So there are two blood replacement players. Come on, you only needed 1. So it's Rod Phillip has entered the court as a blood replacement player, which means Ted Hebstead's taken the gloves. He'll go to keeper, but we likely will see Manton return to the court once the blood's been addressed. His injury's fixed and it's off the uniform and all that sort of stuff. So
keep the game moving. That's good.
Absolutely. But key for the ACT is he will be able to return to the game. He has not been substituted.
Okay. I don't think he's bowled an over yet.
No, he hasn't. So Rod May gets us back underway. And another dot ball. So
I like the way he's played that. Nice straight bat right behind it. Whereas the ball before, his head was too far away and has ended up trying to swat it.
Third ball. Full and wide. Oh, just got some pattern, I think, and they get through for a run.
Rodney May has bowled an absolute ripping ball there, full and wide, put luff and a little bit of pressure in regards, do I leave it, do I go for it? And a miss hit and they get away with it.
2 on the offside here for the left-hander. Short and also wide behind the batter. Rod May questioning that. Looks like it would have been a fairly tight call.
If you watch how Donny Grant faces up, he's actually quite wide over on that leg side.
And another wide. Rod May questioning the decision. And look, for mine, Adam, I think probably fair enough. It looked inside for mine. You see, you're quite right. Grant starts on his leg side but shuffles across
just
as the ball is bowled.
Yep.
So leaves that room there.
Well bowled. Well bowled.
To finish. So 5 runs on off the over. Rod May not happy with the extras.
Well, he's given away, realistically, there's only 1 run off the bat there, and that was off that third ball. And he's given away 4 free runs. Trying to bowl a tight line and put Donny in a bit of pressure. Donny's very good outside the off stump. He's got a very good hand-eye coordination. A little bit of lack with the feet, but I'll tell you what, he makes up for it. He hits the ball clean and he gets his runs.
And New South Wales have plenty of them at the moment. Chris Henry will bowl the 10th over.
This will be a good over. Ooh.
He's putting up there.
Yep, he bowls all right, Henry. Luff's starting to feel a little bit of the pressure here. Again, he's on third ball.
Just over pitching and just fended away 2 runs. Third ball safely negotiated.
Yeah, probably not. Doesn't help with a full toss at the ankle height. But Luff could have made more runs out of that ball.
It's off the non-striker and it should be out, but it isn't. Bennett fumbles it at the back. Had all the time in the world here. Just couldn't gather it. And a chance goes begging for the ACT.
Poor Marty falling over forward and just couldn't get his hands in the right spot and the ball getting into the hands to take it.
Oh, another chance at the top. This time the gather is clean. And the yes, no, 2 batters in the middle of the court. And the easiest of run-outs. And the substitute or blood replacement fielder, Rod Phillips, gets in the game.
I think New South Wales starting to feel the pressure in these 2.
Oh, again, it's 2 in 2 balls. Same result, different ends of the crease. You talk about feeling the pressure. It's manifesting in just terrible communication. And 2 of the easiest wickets for the ACT you will see. It's fascinating to me, Adam, how that creeps into a game where the first 2 pairs have come out and put big runs on the board and that pressure is still there.
And these 2 have actually done all right throughout most of the week. And been a good partnership.
Final ball for the Chris Henry over. It's full. And they take 2 to finish it. But a damaging over from the ACT. -5 from it.
You can see from the bowling of there, the way that Donny Grant had played that just keeping it simple, making it down and up so that the batters can actually make an easy run through. Where what Henry was doing there was bowling and keeping it full. And the ball was coming down towards on the ground. getting the players involved, causing some havoc. A couple of good run-outs there by ACT.
And both those run-outs courtesy of the blood replacement player, Rod Phillips. And interesting to me, Manton still hasn't returned. I don't believe there's any limit on when they have to come back.
It looks like he's still being attended.
Yeah. Chance at the top, needs to hit. With a gather, he just got home.
Good decision.
Yeah, I agree. That was in for mine. Just that extra time taken for the gather. It was tight, but in for
Good
Grant.
throw and a great take by Marty. No one did anything wrong there. It was just good hustling by Donny. The one thing I'm noticing here is that to this pair, they're bowling full. And bowling full was keeping the front half in the place. Well bowled, well fielded.
Well, that man Phillips, he's coming to the game cold. How much does it show you need to be prepared as a fielder who's not in the game to come on and substitute?
If you're mentally switched on, you can do the job.
Yeah. Chance again, a little fumble, no. But that's three. We've ended up with absolute terrible calling. They had even a fumble and still ended up with a run out. You can't do that against a side like the ACT. There's 3 gifts, Adam.
That's it. And any team would take those 3 gifts. It's good bowling, good pressure, make it in play. Luffy not getting on top of it to actually hit him down and up over the field.
It's a leg side to follow up. I wonder if that run out just then was a consequence of the initial fumble from Henry.
The other thing is that there's no communication with these two. I'm a big fan of keeping the eyes on each other and making sure.
Oh, driven to the back court. They race the wicket with a back net 5.
Good shot.
Yeah. A lot of times you see after a side loses easy wickets like that they go into their shell. But Grant there happy to play a full-blooded shot through the ball, drive the ball to the back net for 5 and undo some of the damage.
They needed that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it turns it into a positive over 3 runs from it. And, well, they find themselves on 3 with an over to go in this partnership. It's been a good fight back from the ACT.
Absolutely. This is what they needed this. Otherwise, it could have been a blowout for New South Wales to make easily over 110.
So it's the final over of the partnership. Chris Henry, he's going to bowl his second over to this pair.
Not a bad choice.
You don't see it too often, Adam. Normally the fear is, okay, well, the pair's seen him once, they know what to expect again, but it's a big call. Be interesting to see how it goes.
Well, the other thing is that it actually shows, from a captain's point of view, it actually shows some positivity towards the team to say that, well, he bowled well in the first over. We'll give him another crack and see whether we can still create that pressure again and keep the pressure on the 2.
Oh, he's straight through. He's bowled him. A huge wicket again for the ACT. Grant just over the ball. He's falling
over and played all the way around it. Well bowled, Henry.
Gee, this is some sort of a fight back from the Australian Capital Territory. Straight to the fielder. Sent back. And a dot ball.
They'd be feeling it, these two. With a bagel on the board in this pair.
Oh, wow. It's out. Just shuffling around the crease.
Great take.
Yeah, beautiful keeping from Ted Hempstead. He might not have been the keeper at the start of the game, but he can keep. There's plenty of experience in that position. And he's come up with a...
Maybe it was a ploy.
Yeah, it could be.
Good thinking.
Come up with a wonderful stumping and another wicket courtesy of Chris Henry. You said you thought it was a good move. He's come up with 4 wickets so far.
There it is. He's gotten involved.
2 to come. Sneaks it inside the line again. 1 to come.
1 to come. And they're on -5. What it does do is that puts pressure on the next pair, even being the last pair, puts pressure on those guys coming in.
And they settle with a dot to finish a -5 for this third partnership. A fantastic fight back there from the Australian Capital Territory. They are right back in this sudden death minus semi-final here in the over 50 men's division. But I tell you what, Adam, it looks to me as if Jamie Manton is not coming back into this match. So
that makes it really interesting now because New South Wales get to choose who they want.
That's right.
And they've got 2 overs, I believe.
That's right. So it looks to me as if now he's, instead of Rod Phillips becoming a replacement player, he's actually a substitute. So Jamie Manton will not be bowling, and that means that New South Wales will pick 2 bowlers to complete this partnership. So how important will that be?
Well, that's a big plus.
Yeah.
You're coming in with your third pair in the negative, knowing that you can pick 2 bowlers. I know who I'd be picking.
Well, they'd like their chances against Chris Levings. He had a 19-run over. He fought back beautifully in his second. That you'd think that they'd want to target him.
And from a batting point of view, I'd be pretty keen to have Randall bowl to me as well.
For what reason?
I just think that he can actually bowl some good lines, but if anything, it does make you hit the ball. And therefore, on a batsman's point of view, you know you're going to score.
Here's Marty Bennett.
Oh.
Throws it right up there. Chance and needed the hit.
Wow. Nice clean hit by Hardy at first ball.
Finds the net.
Good work by Crossy.
So that fight back from the ACT means that we're back in the realm of sort of 80 or 90.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, get into 90 and you'd be all right with that. Ooh, well bowled, Marty, well bowled. One thing about Marty Bennett is that when he bowls full, he bowls his best.
So an opportunity here for the ACT. It's third ball. Hardy's been watchful. The score has to change. Oh, and gets through and through the gloves as well. They get away with it, New South Wales. A single.
Well bowled by Marty.
Oh, he finds the edge.
Chops it on.
And a big wicket to finish. It was looking like a good start there for New South Wales, and he's pegged them back straight away. Marty Bennett does the job with a wicket off his last delivery in the match. And 0 on the board after 1 for this partnership. And while we're talking about the bowling, I didn't get the chance. But how about Chris Henry? 4 for -13 off his 2 overs, bowling 2 overs to the same pair, if you don't mind.
Good choice by the captain.
Yeah. Here's Alex Kwong. Driven straight back to Kwong, it'll be a dot. Kwong usually likes to bowl the last over to a pair. They unfortunately don't have that choice now due to the substitution.
Yep.
Hardy patient, giving himself some room. Finds the keeper's net first for a single.
Ooh.
Cross trying the same thing, that ball a little straighter. Can't get away with the runs. It's a dot ball.
A wicket here would make it interesting.
Finds the edge, it falls safe. Gee, you got to ride your luck sometimes. Those edges, they either skip up off the net or die off it, and that one just went straight down.
It did. Here we go, third ball again.
That's a great response
Good
there
shot
from
by Crossy.
Cross. Yeah.
Alex has bowled well here.
His final ball.
Oh,
In at the body, it's a deflection. And I'll get through for the run. So deflected onto the side net for 2. 5 runs from that over, a good one for New South Wales to get back on track in this pair. And here we'll see the impact of picking 2 bowlers. They've chosen Ted Hempstead, so that has a double impact. That now means we get to a third person keeping in the innings. And yes, one over, the second over, the final over, I should say, will also be bowled by someone of New South Wales choosing. So Ted Hempstead will bowl the penultimate over of the innings. 65 on the board for New South Wales. An opportunity. Needed a direct hit. Cross is pretty quick though. He may well have been home. A little bit of hesitation.
Yep. Hardy just not hitting the ball hard enough into the ground to get it over their heads. Straight into Kwong's hands. And you can see the difference there. How Crossy gets right on top and hits the ball straight down. Gets him up the top of the net. Easy run through.
Full and wide, inside the line, a dot ball.
A little bit hesitant to play that one there, Hardy.
Same again, but
Well
just sort of get away with it.
Yep, good bowling.
Almost looked like he wanted to kick that.
Bit of bat pad on the run through.
Yeah, kick it and run. That's my motto. 2 balls remain for Hempstead.
Oh, well bowled. Well bowled into your field. Just held back on that little one, gave it a bit of a flight, bit of bite in the pitch, and straight into Rodney May's hands off Crossy's bat. Oh, well bowled.
Look, I tell you what, that's a wonderful over there from Ted Hempstead. Just 5 runs from it, 3 dot balls in there. He's put them on third ball to start the last over. The ACT will be very happy with that. Ted
Absolutely.
got picked again. He's come up with a none for 5 over. And 70 runs on the board. The match in the balance here.
That's it.
It is Chris Levings who's going to bowl the final over.
Coming into the last over, huge for making sure no wickets happen, but making sure you also tick the scoreboard over. So it's a case of making sure that you get in line with the ball and make it safe.
Here's Levings. Driven and under the hands of Bennett, and they find 5 straight away. Gee, that shouldn't have got to the back net, that.
No.
So you can see that intent there from Hardy straight away. Oh, should be out, and it is. Chris Henry, you can't keep him out of the game. He's bowled 2 brilliant overs, and that is just smart cricket from him at that 3-line position. He has owned that across his career.
He's done well there, Henry. Clean grab. Plenty of time to dispose the ball and get it right into the keeper's hands. Easy take. Good work by ACT.
The right option too. You'd be tempted
Absolutely.
to go to either end there, but he read the play well. He saw
and the
that Hardy
momentum
was there.
going forward, so he's done the right thing.
Oh, and another opportunity. 2 runs. Couldn't cash in. Again, Cross is quick. He may well have even been home.
He didn't even need to slide.
Yeah. So 3 balls remain. 72 on the board. Oh, Chris Levings, what a job he is doing.
That's very well bowled.
Yeah. It's almost like he's foxed him here.
He has.
That 19 run over.
Bowling that third over has given him a good option.
Yeah. Yeah, and again.
Oh.
He's got him on third ball with a ball to go. Unbelievable fight back from the ACT. 1 to come, 72 on the board for New South Wales. It's third ball. This time the wide option, and Cross finds the net comfortably for 2. And New South Wales will finish on 74 in the sudden death minor semi-final here in the over 50 men's division. Gee, they were on, 39 runs after the first partnership. The second pair kept that going with 26 to get them to 65 halfway through, and they've managed just another 9 runs. So a big momentum shift in the match. How do you see it, Adam? Who would you rather be at this point?
I would not want to be New South Wales, knowing that the great start that you had, and then see it disappear within that third pair. But having said that, some momentum got back into with the last pair. Good bowling. It looked like it took 8 overs for ACT to come alive. And as you said before, decision making in regards about picking the right ball and going the right ends. I'd be pretty nervous being New South Wales. Because
with Manton leaving the match and being substituted, that also means that one of the two in the last partnership will be chosen by New South Wales. Now, when you're chasing runs, that really can be critical. So it means a couple of things for mine. One, the first 6 batsmen can't switch off.
No.
Because they may have to bat again.
Well, if it's not so much about skins when it comes into the finals, it's making sure that you make the overall total.
Yeah.
So therefore, you break it down. You got 3 pairs of 6 players actually making 75 runs. And the last pair, you want them to come out, whoever it may be, to bat again. They're the ones you actually want with runs in the bank.
Yeah.
So
and look, if that doesn't happen, then it means that someone batting twice. So fatigue's going to be an issue.
Heat,
pressure,
and
you would think that if they've been chosen to bat again, that they haven't batted that well the first time.
Yeah, so it does give you a little bit of thought and some doubt in your mind.
And again, let's revisit the last encounter. New South Wales on that occasion scoring 75. So not that dissimilar.
No.
Only 1 run different. And the ACT, 88 in response. Let's check in just before we resume here with the major semi-final. WA up against Queensland. WA are 67 with a ball to go. And I can't see who's bowled it, but someone just took a hat-trick. So
yeah,
they were
flashing up.
They were on 82 just 3 balls ago. But we'll keep you in touch with that game. Rod May and Alex Kwong opening the batting for the ACT. Lindo bowls the first over. We're back underway, and Kwong finds the net for 2.
Good experience opening pair here. Both of them been good enough to represent for their country. They know what it's about.
Absolutely. We're both part of the over 45 men's side that won the national title last year.
Yep.
And the ball off the pitch.
Shane just pushing that ball away there. It ended up off the pitch.
Stop ball off the legs.
Straightening up that ball back on line with the stumps, and therefore straight off Kwong's legs.
That one just sneaks past the leg sideline, says the umpire. And 1 ball remains now. Oh, a little bit of hesitation, but the right call in the end. The ball was flat, but away from the field. They get through for 2 runs to close out the over. 10 runs from it and a good start for the Australian Capital Territory.
You'd be happy with that?
Well, sorry, go on.
Doesn't have to be pretty.
No. Scoreboards don't paint a picture. But Adam, I like the point you made earlier that the aim for the ACT may be to come out after 3 pairs in front.
That's it.
And
that's how I'd be looking at it. You want 3 pairs. You want your first 3 pairs to make sure you're in front. Realistically, that's 25 a pair. And 6 ball overs, that's actually a good get. Ooh.
Simons to bowl.
Very negative the way Kwongi played that one.
Full face, flat though.
Yeah, that came off the body of Crossy in the field.
It's through for 2. Rod May looking to play the down up through cover point.
Yeah, well bowled. He's a good quality bowler, Stephen.
Good contact. Got a hand to it, did Grant, on the 3 line there, and no run. So third ball. An opportunity here for New South Wales.
Yeah, this would be huge if they get it.
And through, and he fumbles it. They get through for the run. Can you believe it?
Wow.
That's a certain wicket.
Just had to take it.
They will ride their luck there, the ACT. 1 ball remains in the over. And a dot ball to finish. So none for 3 off the over.
Bowled well there.
Yeah, when you only go for 3 and haven't taken a wicket, that's a sign of some tight bowling.
But having said that, when you're looking at getting just 25, you're halfway there. 2 overs to go in this pair. Oh, good choice. Craig to bowl here.
Tell us about Craig's bowling.
Bowls a very good leg spin with an excellent wrong-un. Has very good flight and can deceive you from his flight, from release of the hand.
Here's Bowden to May, who advances. Drives, and a little fumble off his own bowling. They get through for a single.
Is prepared to put the ball above the eye line, which can make you think you can really total some runs here.
Played on the onside, down and up. Probably not out of the reach of the fielder, but
no. Good safe shot by Alex.
Safe in the end. The legs. Top ball.
Here it is. That's his wrong-un.
Rod May has a little laugh, and well, they'll be on third ball though.
Yep. Once again, good pressure bowling. Oh.
Yeah, didn't get that one right.
Yeah, stuck in the fingers and pulled it down.
And he's looking quite ginger out there as well.
See, he was actually warming up before he bowled his first ball. He gave a good run through and some grimacing going on.
Final ball of the over. A chance at the top, just untidy.
Yeah. Alex not really giving it any backlift on that, just bunting it. Hopefully that was in the gap, straight in the left's hands and couldn't finish the play. Here we go. 20 runs off with an over to go for this pair. Be interesting to see who they bowl.
So it's going to be Jason Hardy.
Okay.
So the final over to the opening partnership.
This might test Alex out here.
A little bit more pace, obviously.
Yep. Shuffled to the inside of that and made sure he got it down over the leg side fielder. Straight in the left on the 3 line.
Backed away and to lean across to still get bat on that.
Yep.
Good
work by the front half fielding there. Keeping the pressure on Roddy May to make his ground. Good call.
Yeah,
good call.
See why that field is there as well. Yeah.
Yep. In the right place. Good bowling too to actually execute it and make the play work.
Had a little bit of a shuffle there. New South Wales were interested. The umpire not so.
Here we go, third ball.
Huge moment early in this run chase.
2 balls to go in this pair, and they're on third ball. A wicket here would certainly put them behind the 8 ball.
Here it is, Hardy to May. Straight to the fielder, a chance, and he misfields it into the side net for 3. Turn a genuine opportunity into positive runs for the ACT. And 1 ball remains now. And I'll be happy with a dot to finish. 24 runs on the board.
Take that.
The opening pair in this run chase in pursuit of New South Wales 74. Folks, if you've just joined us, you're watching the over 50 men's minor semi-final between the Australian Capital Territory and New South Wales unfold. It's sudden death indoor cricket. We are live from the Palmerston Indoor Sports Centre here in the Northern Territory. I'm Cameron Walter alongside Adam Luckman as Ted Hempstead and Chris Henry stroll to the crease. The ACT will be feeling pretty happy about where they're placed right now. But New South Wales have got some strike bowlers to come, not the least of which includes David Luff, who's going to bowl this over. He's taken 10 wickets throughout the tournament. He's only gone for 4 runs and over, so this is going to be an interesting over here.
Yeah, good choice to start with. 5th over to me has always been a strike bowler's over, and Luffy's been taking wickets. That's a good start.
And here he is, to Hempstead. Rocks back, plays into the field.
Well done by the front half.
He had 2 fielders at one end there for a little while. And a direct hit, I think, would have been out. They were both out of the crease. In the end, they're through for a single.
Got away with that one.
It's called a no ball. Okay, so what that's for is a cross, I believe it is, into the exclusion zone before the ball is played. So there's a semicircle you can just see in the sort of centre of your screen there, a round
dotted line.
Yeah, the batter, and it's designed to keep the fielder safe, as a matter of fact. So any intrusion into that before the ball's played is a no ball, and that's what's happened there. The no ball plus the single.
He's done it again, has he?
He has. He has. I'm not sure who it is this time. Was it cross again? That's 2 in a row. What otherwise would have been a dot ball.
And be on third ball now.
We'll come back to that in a second as we just see Loft continue. Tucked away and in the gap in the end. So 2 runs. So you can see why it's happened. So the front court field know that the majority of these shots, the batter is going to try and rock back and play that down up. So they're trying to get up and over that shot. But in the process, they're just getting into that circle. Yeah. Same again. The pull shot, though. A chance at the top. Henry had to be right back in his crease to play it. So it gave lots of time here. Needed the hit, though.
Yeah, on the back foot. And 2 steps behind.
1 ball remains in the 5th. And just catches some of the line. It's a wide to finish and a 12-run first over. We're just talking about Luff having only gone for 4. He's claimed 10 wickets. It didn't go their way that time.
Yeah, giving away 3 extras in that over took the pressure off ACT, and they get away with it. And a good chance by Lindo to actually get the ball and have a direct hit here. So, if anything, look, New South Wales certainly keeping the pressure on them, setting up plays and bowling to them, which has been good. And for their sake, they need to make sure that they keep the foot on the accelerator and keep the pressure on these 2.
And their skipper has the ball in hand. Here he is to Chris Henry. There's some runs backward of square. A
Easy
run, in
run
fact.
through there.
Yep. Goki, 6 wickets so far the tournament, but it's gone for about 12 and over.
Ooh. Quality all-round player, Michael Goki.
Been around for a while.
Yes. Good shot.
It's actually something I enjoy about the Masters edition of these national championships, Adam, is, yes, because, the players are older, you see fatigue and things like that creeping a lot more, but everyone's got so much experience that just offsets that.
Yep.
Driven, and it's off the stumps and into the side net for 3. That's a bit of luck for the ACT. You'd take that any day, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, you see some of the age elements, physical age elements, offset by experience. Some smart cricket.
The beauty of being the Masters is that the players that you get to play are also being some of the players that you played against during the open times.
Yeah.
And it always creates good friendships. But the way that the spirit of cricket is played in the Masters is the best it's ever been. Nice shot. Good
2
shot.
to finish from Ted Hempstead. 7 runs from the over, and the ACT looking pretty strong here. But I just want to focus in on what you just said there, Adam, about the spirit. Tell us about the week. How's it been? You mentioned long-term friendships. There's been some new players too.
There's always new players. One thing you don't get is that you get the same squad year in, year out. If you do, you're very fortunate. But one thing is that you're always making new friends because there's new players that come along. The spirit of cricket, because you're always, even though you're over 50, your mind's telling you that you're still 20. And you still bowl well and you still bat well and you can run fast.
Here's Grant. Starts with the leg side.
Yeah, Donnie Grant's really got a good position to bowl here. It's very similar to what Marty Bennett does. Left armour, swinging the ball into the right-hander and creating some pressure here. That was well bowled.
Yeah, a bit of a miss hit too.
Yep.
Get through for 2. And you don't have to play nationals to get the experience Adam Luckman was just describing. Swing and a miss. Chris Henry wanted the back. Indoor cricket's played everywhere around the country all year round. Check out play.cricket.com.au where you can find your nearest centre.
Yeah, get involved.
Yeah, get involved. All ages, all levels.
Oh, well played. Well bowled by Donnie Grant. Just coming back into the top of the leg stump. Henry stepping on the inside and being able to play it with his hands down into the ground at the top of the net. Well played.
Shot there from Hempstead. These two have just been such a solid combination for a long time. I recall fondly on a World Series at the Gold Coast, they opened the batting for what I think was the 45s against South Africa in the final and put on 50 runs in pursuit of 80 or something like that. And just such a rock solid pair. They look calm and collected all the time.
Well, the beauty of this game is that you don't have to be a sensational batter to actually play the game of indoor cricket. One thing I've noticed throughout the years is that hand-eye coordination is your best ability. Good friend of mine, Chris Nusky, has always proven that. Mate, one of the funniest blokes you can ever play the game with. But I tell you what, when he's on song, no one's better to watch.
Well, if you've got good hand-eye, to offset any batting you don't have, that explains why I'm pretty ordinary at cricket, because I don't have any of those things. So, final over, here's Paul Cross.
Oh, not much pressure from Crossy there. Too short. Hampstead able to just sit on the back foot, wait for the ball, easy down and up. Needs to pitch it up here, Crossy. Yeah, that's better. Well bowled, but well played by Henry.
Yeah, slight change of pace too.
Up to the challenge, and Henry just stayed nice and still over the top.
This is getting quite big on New South Wales all of a sudden here. The second partnership on 31. They've progressed the score to 55 with 4 balls remaining. And
That's good communication, these two.
Would you believe, despite some of the opportunities, New South Wales have not claimed a wicket?
There you go. Good solid batting by ACT. Oh,
a little bit of confusion.
Almost.
They get away with it.
Almost made something out of nothing, New South Wales.
Yeah.
It's well bowled by Crossy. Oh, here we go. Something's happened with Stephen here. Oh. Maybe he's been hit by the bat.
Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I think the way that Hampstead had actually hit the ball, I think he tried to step back, and Simons has got his fingers in the way. Oh,
driven to the back net for 5.
Oh,
there was a little opportunity here at the back, but the ACT, well, they are largely in charge at the moment. 37 for this second partnership. 1 ball remains. Chance, little touch. Get through for 2 to close out a sensational partnership. 39 runs for the ACT. They offset that first pair from New South Wales by doing that. And they're in the box seat here, the ACT. But don't forget, they've only got 3 batsmen left. So New South Wales will be able to choose someone to bat again, and they are going to have to bat last. Will they need to chase runs? They're certainly in the box seat here at the moment, the ACT. Chris Levings and Guy Randell come to the crease now. How critical are these 4 overs, Adam?
Well, if I was captain in New South Wales, I'd be make sure and be revving up the guys, saying that look what happened in our third pair. We've got a really good chance in the first 2 overs to really make something of this. Need to get a wicket and then back it up with another one straight up and put the pressure on and see what happens. The one thing about it is that when they're back to the wall, is there's no tomorrow. You've actually got to think about it and you've got to go hard. So New South Wales, don't count them out just yet.
No, certainly not. And Luff it is to bowl the first over to this partnership. He went for 12 off his first, but we know what he can do. The leading wicket taker for New South Wales.
Yeah, that's a good ball. I'd be bowling my best 4 against these guys.
Finds the net for 2. So Randell averaging 15 coming into this game. So handy guy to have batting now. Levings on the other hand, just shy of 3. So
wow, he'd be certainly on the toes to keep the pressure on him.
Oh, it's out. There it is, the first wicket in the innings. They needed that, New South Wales. They've got to stay in the hunt here, force the last pair to chase some runs.
New South Wales need to back it up and get a second one straight away. 3 balls remaining in this first over, and they've got a good chance to keep them in the negative here and make a game of it.
Chance at the top, the flick, and it'll be out again. 2 in 2 balls, you called it, Adam. It's just what they needed, and all of a sudden, the ACT are up against it. That's how quickly a match like this can turn.
That's the beauty of this game, mate. That's the beauty of this game. Get your nose in front, and all of a sudden it can get shaven off pretty quick. We've got a game on here. And all of a sudden, if they get another wicket in the next four balls, you'd be pretty nervous in the ACT camp.
So 2 to come for Luff.
Well bowled. Was really hoping that the ball would just drop on him, because he stepped back, ready to play down and up.
Oh, the big swing and the miss. He stepped away.
So well bowled.
Yeah. It'll be third ball to start the next over. -8 from that over from Luff. That's exactly what New South Wales needed. The ACT, well, still plenty of time for them to get the 20 runs they needed.
The interesting thing is that who do you bowl next? And Goki's doing the right thing here, captain, putting himself on. I like this. Especially the first ball being a third ball. And bowling to the right person here.
New South Wales smell some blood in the water. Here they go. It's a good
shot
response from Levings. In the position early. Helps himself to a down up 2. Left alone, catches the chalk. It's a wide. Probably got reason to be upset with that call. The New South Wales captain. Think that might have been inside.
I'd say...
Wide for yours?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're sitting much straighter on than I am?
No, not with that. The way that Michael bowled that ball was a little bit of an off-cutter, so it would have just cut down.
Right. Driven to hands.
Oh,
and a good reaction.
Play. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done to get back in the crease.
Definitely. Instinct is to run off that level of contact.
Oh, yeah.
Just into the hands of Baildon, who got it back in a flash. Up, it's over, it'll be 7. He chanced his arm, Randell. The millimetres in it.
Oh, so close.
How courageous is that? And huge runs for the ACT.
Shane's a tall man.
Yeah.
And he had a good reach at it. He had a good crack. Gets him back in the positive. That's a good shot to follow it up too.
Absolutely. Just great position there from Levings.
Good cricket by these two. All of a sudden, they're back in the hunt.
It's the roller coaster that is indoor cricket. Thanks for riding it with us, folks. 1 ball to come. And happy with what they've got off that over. 13 indeed. Blocks it out. And -8 off the first.
Wow.
13 off the second.
Wow. And yet Shane Lindo was about an inch away from taking that catch. And that would have really changed momentum again.
I'll just go back to how courageous is that? He didn't. It wasn't a full-blooded shot. He actually just positioned the bat to guide it, and millimetres in it.
The bottom hand just started to come through and just got a little bit of a leading edge, just enough to be sailed over the top.
Baildon's going to bowl the 11th over. Levings on strike.
Well bowled.
In the body, they appeal. Worth a shout, why not?
Yep. Here we go, third ball again.
Another opportunity for New South Wales. Advances, finds a little bit of bat and the net and gets 2 runs.
See, one thing New South Wales don't want to do is be flat. They want to keep the pressure on. Even if they don't get plays, you still want to keep the pressure on and see if they can just get ones and dot balls.
A bit wide.
The reason is that with the last pair, then they've got to choose a batter to bat again. What?
Not sure what that exchange was about. Not sure what's happening. It looks as if someone's been penalised. Well, that hurts. I'm not sure what the penalty is for.
Wow.
It might look. All I can think of is that it was either abuse directed at the umpire or maybe an audible obscenity. But that means that the ACT are now in front. So there you go. And 2 runs off the bat. Randell advances the score to 74. Well, the scores would ordinarily be level at this point, but that penalty means the ACT are well ahead now.
Well bowled.
Yep.
That was his wrong un.
Yep.
Levings did not pick it. Lucky that ball did not go back onto the stumps after it come off Levings. Yeah, you'd back it up with another ball.
He did pick it that time.
Yes.
So they'll start the last over on 3rd ball. Just want to come back to that penalty. It did come off. The penalty has come off the opening partnership for New South Wales. So that means the penalty has been applied to the captain, which is what would happen generally if there's an obscenity, or if it was the captain himself. And well, New South Wales right up against it now. It's going to be Simons. I like this move.
Make or break over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guided to the...
Well done. Good play.
On offside net for 2.
See, once again, ball being full, coming off the edge, and the ball coming into the play in the hands of Donny Grant on the 3-line. Here we go. Yep.
Good reaction there from...
So far, that's been 2
bats.
good balls from Simons. Keeping it full, making them play flat. Well done. Here we go. Bit of pressure on again.
3rd ball.
Been good bowling from Simons.
Chance at the top. It's got to be out. He got there.
Wow.
Just an extra half a second for the gather. Levings is home and they get through 3rd ball, the ACT. 2 balls remain in the partnership.
A direct hit would have had him.
And a no ball off the pitch.
Didn't need that.
No, they are having the delivery again, and why not? Two balls remain. Happy with the dot?
Pressure. Yeah, no pressure now. And this is what I was getting at before. Yes, they're only chasing -5 for the skin, but the skin's irrelevant.
Yeah.
When it comes in towards the finals, it's only if the scores are tied at the end of the 16th over. Therefore, they got the freedom to do that.
And they negotiate the end of that partnership, 16 runs from it. And, well, New South Wales will get to pick somebody to bat with Marty Bennett to close out the match, but the ACT will start this last pair in front by 10 runs. Now, that's 5 runs more than they should have been. There is a penalty in there. And, gee, how important is that? Even if they get on top of this pair early, -10, they're still level, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Chris Levings has been selected to bat again, and, gee, you got to give credit to him.
Oh.
He toughed out that pair. He copped 2 wickets early and fought hard to come back and help get that pair to 16.
Yep.
But, yeah, I think that it's the right selection.
Yes.
If they're going to create any pressure
I would
here.
have chosen Chris to bat again.
Yeah. But work to do for New South Wales. They're going to need, probably 8 wickets? I don't know. That's probably too many. 6 wickets? 6 wickets, do you think?
Well, if anything, they've got to get a wicket early and making sure that they show their authority and then get the momentum train happening.
Here's Hardy. Short at the body and bread and butter for Marty Bennett.
Yeah, you're not going to get many wickets bowling that to Marty. Where we saw the last over, that when the ball was full, a couple of mishits, players are in the play. There it is. Well bowled.
And the Australian Capital Territory quite happy to soak up a lot of dots here. They've been doing it throughout their innings. They're in front. Dot balls take away opportunities for New South Wales. So I think we'll see a little bit of this.
The other thing is that it just keeps takes the wind out of their sail.
Yeah. So third ball opportunity now.
I'd be pretty nervous about this. This could go either way.
Finds the net, Chris Levings. And Adam, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They're quite happy to go block, and back themselves to just get something on it.
Yep.
And if they find the net like that, that's a bonus.
Oh, it's such a bonus. Not giving away 5 runs is a bonus.
And no ball off the pitch. Wheels starting to come off now for New South Wales.
Oh. There's a tickle on the inside edge there.
I think so. Tough chance.
Yep.
It goes down.
Yep.
6 runs off the over, though. And it's all ACT at the moment.
Okay, so this over coming up is the clincher. If they can get 5 runs even off this over, unfortunately it'll be game over for New South Wales.
We'll check in just quickly with the major semi-final. That is proving to be some sort of a contest. WA defending 69 runs. They've got Queensland on 35 with 1 ball remaining in the 11th. So that one looks like it'll go down to the wire. We'll keep an eye on that with interest. Of course, the loser of that match will play the winner of this one in the prelim final later today. For the winner, it's a spot in tomorrow's grand final.
It's hard to believe it's come down to the end of the week, mate.
Yeah.
It's always good to start off in the week. Everyone's fresh and happy. You get to Friday and you feel every muscle.
Hopefully people are still happy, just not quite so fresh. Here's Grant.
Well bowled, Donny. Good start. This is a good choice by New South Wales to bowl Donny.
Yeah, it gives him an opportunity at third ball here as well. The score has to change on this delivery.
Oh,
well done, Chris Levings. He's bowled an extra over. He's batting again.
He's got his money's worth.
Yeah, that's it. Driven, misfielded,
wow.
It'll be 5.
I think the hands in front of Lindo from Donny Grant blocked his vision to actually stop that ball.
Look, I've got to...
Game starting to fall away here from New South Wales.
Yeah, I've got to pay tribute to Levings here. We've talked about him. He's got picked a bowl again. He's got picked a bat again. He doesn't look like it's phased him at all.
He's got his head on.
Absolutely right. He may not actually be feeling it as he gets 2 through the leg side there, but to me, he looks calm and measured.
From the last over, when he's hit that ball in the leg side and Craig Bolden on the 3 line here, took it, turned around and had a shot at the stumps, and Levings made it. Good legs.
Yeah.
Good shot by Marty.
Comfortable too to close out the over, and you would think it started to close out the tournament for New South Wales. They'll need to climb quite a mountain from here if they're to stay in the tournament. 2 overs remain. The ACT, some 26 runs in front.
This is where it shows the ticker of New South Wales. They've certainly got the bowlers. They've certainly got the fielders.
Beaten outside off. No feet there from Bennett.
Good start by Shane. Well bowled. Making Marty swat at the ball, not getting in line with it. Oh.
One of the things Bennett has always been able to do is to play that ball even though he's falling away.
Yes.
He's just...
Always gets bat on it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yep. Totally agree.
ACT have quite a luxury just being able to, as I said earlier, soak up a lot of these dots.
Well, they have control of the situation now.
Totally.
And that's what you need to be doing. You need to be bowling full, keep the plays in play, risk and reward to even show some momentum and give yourselves a chance. There's no point bowling short. Sit back and play it down and up. And you get no pressure from that whatsoever.
Final ball of the 15th.
Ooh.
Called through, a chance at the top. Direct hit, that'll be out. And a good wicket there for New South Wales.
Yeah.
Well executed play. Probably didn't need to be called through for that run. You see,
you're right.
Yeah, Marty Bennett apologising for the call.
But you know they've done the hard work to get to this, so they've got the extra runs in the bank.
Absolutely right. It's a well executed piece of indoor cricket there.
Good throw by Hardy. Right on the money. Even as good as what little Levings has been able to run through the crease at times, he just couldn't get there at that time.
Indeed. So final over of the over 50 men's minor semi-final. And Paul Cross will bowl. Levings is on strike. Fended through the gap, but again, happy to soak up another dot.
I think Levins is batting for red ink.
Absolutely.
Oh, well bowled.
And it finds the edge, and it'll be third ball again.
One thing I've noticed over the years was how important the third ball has become since it's changed from 8 balls to 6 balls.
Oh, yeah.
So much more important now.
It's up and taken. And chuckle, but it's out.
And even a wicket. In 8 ball, if you got 1 wicket, you still could get 10 runs. Now, I think it's the right choice to bring it to 6 balls because a wicket should be felt like a penalty, as it is an outdoor where you lose your wicket. So it hurts, and that's how it should be. So it's been good.
Yeah, have to agree with that.
Bang. Marty keen to get a piece of that.
Straight to the 3 line, though. It'll be a dot.
Even though they're 20 runs up. There it is. And falling over on towards the offside and being able to get a piece of that shot. Marty would have made that.
Yeah. Final ball now of the minor semi-final. And they're through for a single to close it out. The Australian Capital Territory have defeated New South Wales 93 to 69 and have advanced to the preliminary final for New South Wales. Well, that's the tournament for them. Smiles on their faces, though. It's been a good week for them and enjoyable cricket. And, who would have thought after that 65 runs at the halfway stage of that first innings that this would be the result that we'd see, Adam?
Totally agree with you. Totally agree. It's unfortunate because that third pair usually have been making runs. So it just goes to show you're never out of it. And that's been the beauty of indoor cricket. Never out of it. But, look, complete game by ACT. I thought that they had their head screwed on, even with the lack of the loss of a player. They were still able to step up and do the job. New South Wales, they've got a lot of pride. You know, they should be proud of themselves in regards to put up a good fight, by all means.
And, well, it all really turned in that third partnership where the ACT fought back, restricted New South Wales, and then with or without that later penalty in the match, that was a great batting performance from the Australian Capital Territory, despite having one player down.
Yep.
And as I said earlier, they now advance to the preliminary final. They're going to take on the winner, the loser, I should say, between WA and Queensland in that major semi-final taking place right now. Queensland on 59 with 13 balls remaining, needing 11 runs to win. So that'll be a tight finish.
That's going to come down to the wire, which will drain whoever wins or loses that. It's still going to take a little bit out of them.
Absolutely. And folks, coming up next from 1:30 p.m. local time in around about 15 minutes' time. It'll be New South Wales and we just had that game in around about... No, it is New South Wales and ACT again. This time in the 45s. In the over 45 men's division, it's the prelim final between New South Wales and the Australian Capital Territory, followed by 4 more prelim finals throughout the afternoon. The 40 men, the 50 men, 30 women and the 35 men live from Palmerston Indoor Sports here in the Northern Territory. Until then, Adam, thank you for your company during this match.
Mate, that was a whole lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you for the opportunity.
And ladies and gentlemen, right around Australia, thank you for yours. Until the next match for Sportscast Australia, for Cricket Australia, I'm Cameron Walter. Thanks for watching.